There's two ways you go about doing things in life. You either go slow, methodical, good foundation, but it's gonna take longer. There's gonna be long periods of time where it doesn't feel like there's movement, but you're building a foundation, right? Or you go the other way, which is fast and unsustainable, but with quicker, with more, with quicker rewards, right? But those rewards are more fleeting and almost in a spurt, right? Because I look at today's. I mean, I'm gonna speak about everything, but right now, just look at the content industry right now. Everything is clips. Like get a clip, right? Stream about getting good at or being a popular streamer is really about as what they recommend is for when you start streaming, literally just stream for like 2-3 hours and then clip yourself and then keep posting that and keep posting your clips and clips and clips, right? And and that's one way to do it, right? And then a clip blows up. Now you're in there, right? Now you're in there, but just as quickly as you rose, you can fall off, bro. Think about how many people were famous on TikTok, how many people were famous on YouTube that did this thinking where they're building quick and it becomes unsustainable and they dip. Or it's like, oh, get in, get out, like get your bag and leave, right? And I'm more of the other way. I mean, I used to be like that way because my brain was so fucked up. My brain was so into instant gratification. I didn't know what building something felt like. Slow. Like, bro, look at my channel, bro. I know clips. Like, yeah, I posted some shorts of me just playing Melee, but for the most part, there's 7 of those and there's 260 videos, right? And the thing about this though is yes, it takes a lot more time, but you're building a larger foundation and archive and a way for when people find you, they're going to stay because they're not finding you through a clip. They're finding you through you. You know what I'm saying? And yes, right? Like look at my subscribers. At the end of last year, I said, "Can we hit 100 subscribers before the end of the year?" It has taken me, and I thought I was going to hit it before the end of the year. It has taken me another 6 months, and I'm almost at 100. I need one more person. So if you want to subscribe. But there's something about that because when that happens, and you let go of the numbers, you let go of the rewards, you just kind of like to make shit. You just want to make shit, and you want to build cool things. Like for this, I don't want people to come to me because they saw like a random clip of me like saying something. I want people to come because they're like, oh, that looks like interesting, and they sit and they listen to me in the background of them doing like fucking their dishes or something like that, right? Like that's the type of person I want to be, you know. And this goes for other things too, like my business, right? My company. I could have gone the route of, oh, let me build this, let me build my MVP, let me go hire someone, build my MVP incredibly quick, let me go market it, and then let me go sell it off real quick. Let me go have an exit for a couple $1 million. And people do that, bro. Look at all these AI fucking rapper companies, right? That are just, being bought and sold, being exited for millions of dollars. You can go that way. But you don't have a brand, like you don't have anything. Yeah, you have that money. Sure, but money's not what is money? You know what I'm saying? Like money's not everything, right? And the way I'm building my company is very slow. Very slow, but I'm building something that I want it so that I want it so that when I like show my program director of the accelerator, let's just say I'm gone for months. He doesn't hear from me for months. And now when I finally show him what I've built, it's not perfect, but when I show him, he's like, "Holy fucking shit. Like you've thought of everything." And then when I finally show it, I don't really want investors, but let's say I finally show it to investors, it's like a fully fleshed out thing that people can tell that I spent months and months building it. It's not like let me keep doing a prototype and releasing it. Let me keep doing a prototype and releasing it. Slow. And that's how you build systems and you build workflows and you think about all these little different things. When you take your time and you more so enjoy the building and you more so enjoy the putting your roots in the ground, right? What like if I take a fucking, I don't know, a random vine, right? Like if I look at a vine outside, I'm like, holy fucking shit, this vine is humongous. And I go look at a tree stump, and I'm like, dude, this tree stump is so small, and there's like infinite vines around it. Like the vines are better, but really, The vines are some bullshit, bro. The vines are some bullshit. Really, the tree stump's the most OP thing. You only can see a little bit of it, but it has the roots to continuously grow back. Grow back. Its foundation is ridiculous. It probably has fucking roots growing in an acre, in 2 acres worth of space, right? It just, you can't see it, and that's how I want to be with my company. Is like, either, I build wide first, and then build up later, or I build up later and then topple over and then realize I have to build wide, right? And I don't want to get up and topple over. I want to build wide so that as I go up, I'm not swaying left or right, because I have such a foundation. I think that's the good way to do it, because once again, I have a vision for my company, and I have for all parts of it, the product, the environment, the onboarding, the marketing, the way we do hiring, the way we do interviewing, the transparency of the company, like the whole shebang, how we treat our workers, how we treat our client, like everything. And I'm building it slowly. Every day I work on it. Every day I work on it for like a couple hours. Every day. And I guarantee you, when I show my director it, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Like, holy shit. And at the same time, I'm doing my interviews. I'm not in a rush. Because I want to build something good, Fucking, how long, I mean, Steve Jobs is not a great guy, but like, how long it taking? He was just in the lab, bro, cooking. A lot of these guys in the lab cooking. When I think about, yes, people are, let's just say for social media, for content, yeah, people are going to keep popping up, and then they're going to fall off, and they're going to pop up, and they're going to fall off. And right now, there's people building their foundation. The people that are going to be popular in 5 years, that are going to be sustainably popular in 5 years, in 10 years, in 3 years, those people are building their shit now. Those people are posting right now, getting no viewers. But it doesn't matter, because the one viewer they do get, that one subscriber every couple weeks that they do get, is a hardcore subscriber, right? That's their foundation. That's someone that just likes them for them. And it takes time. It takes time to build that, right? That's why I ain't worried, bro. Once again, I'm now getting like, and it's not about numbers once again, but I'm just to explain, like, bro, I'm now getting like 40 views a day across my whole page, which is insane. That's a lot of people, right? And it may not seem a lot to other people, but no marketing, no clips, none of that shit. This is just me talking to the mic. And it's really more about me. This is more cathartic for myself, and people can join along. And it took me like almost a year to get to like 80 subscribers, and then an additional 6 months to get those last 20, right? Like, whatever it is. But I, once again, posted those first 3 months. 90 days in a row I posted 100 days in a row, 0 views. I'm on most of those videos, except for the first one, because like my friend, like my friends watched it, my therapist, right? But other than that, 0. What kind of psycho does this shit? Because I didn't care, because I know I'm building an archive. I'm building a foundation. My page is a case study. Of the human condition, right? And I'm not saying that like I'm a grand person, but this is the case study of me, of my suffering, of my glory, my suffering, my romance, my trauma, the whole thing. You can see everything on this channel, right? And there's something beautiful about that. But I'm building this up. I'm building wide. So that I can go up. And I don't really. The thing is, I don't really care about going up. But it's also like with trading. I'm doing my 3rd eval right now, and I built such a foundation because, once again, I wasn't in a rush. I didn't just keep buying evals. I traded with fake money for like a year, right? I started this. I had to remind myself, like, dude, I started doing this last February. It's almost been a year and a half of me just teaching myself this skill, slowly building, not in a rush to be rich, not in a rush to get money, not in a rush to pass an account. Just enjoying learning, just enjoying the process of figuring this fucking thing out. Just sitting there building up my own systems, building up my own rules, right? Same thing with Willow, like teaching her how to train. I didn't start with fucking doing orbits around my body. I didn't start with heel. I started with, let's just walk on the leash. And when it gets tight, I'll stop, and then you'll loose, and then she'll like make more slack in the leash. to not make it tight. Starting right there, and the whole foundation is her is her seeing it, looking to me, realizing that she always has to check in with me. That's a good foundation. So now every other skill becomes easy because she's looking at me. With the guitar, my foundation is just my technical skill. Can I match my plucking with the finger, right? With my left hand, can I match the two hands? That's it. Everything else is easy. You know, it's a foundation right there. If I get that down, everything I can do everything else, right? And there's something about that, like with drawing. Like I literally sat there and drew shapes for so long, squares, boxes, spheres, cones, cylinders. If you can draw boxes, spheres, cones, and cylinders, and then you could build them in perspective, you could draw anything. You could draw anything. It might not look the best because you still have to learn, like, you know, how to actually like render something, but for the most part, you could draw anything, you know. So my point being is like this. There's something enjoyable about knowing that I'm taking the slow, methodical path because I know I'm building something that's going to be sustainable. I'm building something for the future. I have a grander vision, and I'm not in a rush to be rich. I'm not in a rush to have, you know, whatever it is, like money, fame, success. I'm not rich to have the house or the car. I'm not rich to prove to people around me that I know what's going on and that I have a plan for myself. There is no rush. And my company excites me because I'm like, holy fucking shit, I'm building. So this is happening. This thing I've been wanting to do is finally happening. And every day I'm working on it. And where I am now compared to where I was months ago was night and day. So really, in the end, bro, build slow. Take your time. There is no rush, because if you're in a rush, just like you're in a rush to come up, the world is in a rush to pull you down, right? The universe is in a rush to pull you back down, right? If you become viral overnight, you will become you'll become back to a normal person overnight again. Like right? Like think of someone like, this is a bad example, but this even happens with everyone, right? Think of like someone like Chappell Roan. Chappell Roan was everywhere for like 2 months. Now she's not. I still hear her song. She's great. I mean, I love her. I love Pink Pony Club, right? But what I'm saying is like, yeah, like right now the fat is Indy Navarrete. Inda Navarrete. I don't know, the girl from Obsession. And she's going to have a promising career. But even her, if you're addicted to being there, your foundation is weak, right? Because you got to be okay not being in the spotlight. You got to be okay then. So then you can be okay when you do have the spotlight. When things start going well, you can be okay then, because you have nothing to lose. Like I'm okay. Like there's no difference between how I'm acting now versus when I was getting 0 views on everything and had no subscribers, because I became okay. Like my normal, what I expect when I post videos is that no one's gonna see them. I expect that. My expectation is that no one's gonna fucking look at this shit. No one's gonna be here. No one's gonna watch to the end of this video. No one's gonna look at anything. And so everything becomes surprising when people do. It's not surprising, but it feels nice. But also, it doesn't get to my head because it's like every day, like I talked about in the last video, like an artist comes back to that blank piece of paper every time. A writer comes back to that blank piece of paper every time. The painter comes back to that blank canvas every time. I come back every day to me just looking at myself and have to just get on the mic and talk. Some things overlap, but I'm talking about something that maybe is in a different way or on this day's perspective, coming back to this blank canvas every day. So I don't, and I release, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I think people can see that, and there's a transparency here, and there's that foundation. I'm building this foundation. I'm slow, methodical. I don't even imagine I'll have 1,000 subscribers probably for a couple of years. Is that not a couple of years, but maybe like I might get to 200 subscribers by the end of the year, maybe. And if things blow up and things get crazy, that's cool too. But it's not going to change anything because I'm still just going to sit here and yap. Because that's my foundation, you know? You guys get what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm out of here. Guys, girls, gays, queers. These are anyone. Everyone, anyone. Have a blessed rest of your Tuesday. I'll catch you guys on a beautiful Wednesday.